Hello. Is this working? I don't think this is working. Well, anyway, uh, hello chat. Sorry for the delay. I had a little bit of something I need to get done. Yes. My name is Penbu. I'm the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux. And today, we are not on the right scene. We're doing image editing with an audio editor. So there's a thing called Databending. Pull up the Wikipedia page for it, where you take an image and then you use things other than an image editor to edit the image, and then you get this this data corruption. And one of the techniques that we're going to be exploring is data bending with Audacity, which is an audio editor. So we might get effects like this, or this. Things like that. So in here, I have loaded... I realized I might have done it incorrectly yesterday when I made the thumbnail. So it's not going to look like the thumbnail. It's going to be slightly different. But here I have the HTTP 418 image that we had taken from yesterday. Let's open that up. This one. And loaded it up in Audacity, and now we get this. Do I dare let you listen to this? Perhaps. Let me see if I can load that in for you. Let's stop the music. And then turn this on. And so, brace your ears. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. I'm gonna turn that down just in case. We're not gonna listen to that again, or for any of the later ones. But that is what that sounds like. As you can see, these are pretty irregular. The bitmap has some sort of header, which I assume is all the way up to here. And then if we look at this image, you can maybe this part is the red part. Things like that. So, well, let's get started with editing it. So the main idea here is we want to edit maybe this part. I don't know exactly where the header is, but we're going to take a guess that it's not going to be up here, or it's not going to be too far down. So it's probably over here. Maybe it's just this bit. We're going to try to avoid editing that part. So we can do things like give it an echo. I can find our echo. And sure. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a way to preview this in real time, so what we're going to have to do is export this every time that we might make a change and want to preview it. Export audio. Going to move this off screen. Move this to where we want to export it to. Instead of a FLAC file, we want this to be other uncompressed. And I imported this as ULAW. We're going to do that. And headerless. I hope I did this correctly when I imported it. Okay. Now we're going to turn this into edited .bmp. And this may... Yeah, so I messed up when importing. Let's do this again. So, import raw data. Not this one. I'm gonna go to recent. So encoding ULAW, default NDNS, sure, channels 1 mono, import. That's what I did earlier. So looking at the instructions here, we import, and we do an echo, and then uncompressed, headerless, and ULAW. So it could be that I may have overwritten part of the header when we did that. So maybe we just go on this part, and maybe this is all header. Okay, we're gonna try that again. I'll add an echo to this. 1 second. And let's see how that turns out. We export audio. .bmp. Raw, headerless, encoding ULAW from before. And then we save. Yes. And yes, we do. And I hope this works. There we go, that's what we want. So I don't exactly know which part of the which part this is, because we only edited this portion. But the bottom seems to be unaffected. We're maybe gonna try to do a little bit more. Perhaps try just a little bit more here. And repeat the echo. And then export again. Shift Control E. Just gonna copy and paste this part. Yes, and yes. And yes again. Okay. So interestingly, for some reason, it's from the end of the file is the top, and then the bottom of the file is up here. So we're just gonna have to guess where the header is. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna apply echo again here. And then we export again. Nope, I don't want to do that. Try again. Export audio. Instead of .raw, we have this one. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, maybe we have more. So our header still not there. I'm guessing we're probably okay to go up to here. Try the echo again. Export selected audio. Not the selected one. I want all of it. Gotta be a way for me to do this automatically. Alright, we got more. But we can still keep going, because still got this much to go. Which means we can probably go up to here. and not touch the header. Maybe a little bit more. Extend the selection maybe all the way over here. Add more echoes. We export. I'm not sure that did a difference. I didn't notice anything anyway. But okay, if we can modify that much, let's keep going. Maybe this part. So add more echo there. Yet again, export. I'm just gonna move this over here. That's why I have a tiling window manager, so I can do this. Okay. I think that means we can keep going. Maybe that far. I'm not seeing it. And did this thing, did Audacity hang? Oh, no it didn't. It was just dialogue. Okay, so we do have more corruption down there. Good. So I'm guessing we can probably go as far as that. Add more echo there. Ooh. I'm a little bit afraid to go this far, but we can always undo if necessary. The header probably ends here. Means we'll want to zoom in a little bit more. And not touch that portion. Maybe just to be safe, just go there. No, we do want to apply an echo. And then we export. And overwrite. Okay, I guess we can keep going. If that's the case. How far can we go? Maybe up to here? Add the echo. Export. You know, that's probably fine. Don't know if I want to push that even more. But that means that this part is probably okay. Here we go in here. Now we can do other stuff to it. We go all over the end. Maybe we apply an equalizer to it. Filter curve. We can draw some curves here. Maybe, for example, if this were we were EQing this as if it were voice, and maybe cut the mids there, boost the highs, maybe roll off the bass, maybe do something like that. Cut the bass a little bit there. Well, let's see what happens. I don't notice much of a difference, actually. Maybe it wasn't extreme enough. Actually, wait. No, that's because it hasn't exported it yet. Whoa. And then what happens? We can maybe give it... Oh, I don't know. Put it through... I want to change the pitch. Sure, let's change the pitch. Actually, no. Let's change the tempo a little bit. No, I can't change the tempo. That's going to stretch it. Okay, so we'll change the pitch. Sure. So I assume, because I think we went down, this is probably going to get darker. That's a little bit too much. We made it go higher up. Let's say, make it 1 octave high. And let's see what happens to that. I think we can maybe do some interesting effects with that if we have a blank canvas. But that's not the look that I want for this one. What else can we do with this one? Maybe in here we do some sort of inversion? That'll be interesting, I think. And then we can maybe cut this part and put it in here and see what we get. Oh, no, I still haven't exported it. Yeah, let's try that. You know what? I'm okay with that. So I will call that one done. Next one. Did mention that maybe we'd go with a blank canvas. Let me actually forgot to prep GIMP, so let me do that real quick. I will be back. Alright, now we have the GIMP here. So now we can make whatever we want. I guess we can start off with just a white image here. So we can save that as... Nope. That goes in here. Whites. .xf.cheese. Actually, I don't need to save this as that. I'd save it as a PNG. As a bitmap, because PNGs are compressed. And it makes it a lot easier if we work with uncompressed formats. Exports. Okay, so now we import this again as raw data. ULaw. And of course there's nothing there. Understandable. I guess there isn't even a header. Interesting. Oh no, there is a little bit of a header. So we have to make sure not to touch this. But everything else, apart from that, I think we can probably cut here. Everything else apart from that is free reign. So we can start with a little bit of noise. We generate, oh, I don't know, a tone at 440, amplitude 0.8. A little bit, I am a bit interested to see what this looks like. Export that. White dot, that's wrong keybind. Okay. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Maybe let's go for a lower one. Generate tone. Sine wave at... Ooh. That's... at amplitude at 1. Generates. OBS keeps, no, I don't want that. Okay, let's generate at 80 hertz instead. Generate. Well, let's see what this looks like. Okay, again, that's about it was I was expecting. And then if we say add generates a different tone here, maybe a square wave, and export that. Copy this bit instead. And now it's more dynamic. This is a different white, or this is a different gray than this one. Maybe let's generate more. Rhythm track. It's probably going to end up with a bit of a white spot, or like a white band, or close enough to a white band. Okay, that's more noise than I expected, but I'll take that. And then sure. A triangle wave instead. Tone. Triangle. I wonder how this differs from the sine wave. Not entirely sure what that was. I think it's this bit here. Maybe we added an effect to this now. Oh, how about we fade this one out? One at the end. Fade out. And at the beginning here, maybe we try fade in. Making sure that we don't hit the header. Making sure that we don't hit the header. Fade in. And then let's see what this does. I'm not exactly sure what that did. I don't really see it. Maybe it's here at the bottom. This white bit here. Okay. Well then let's add... Wah. Seems pretty drastic. No, that can't be right. We did more than that. It should be way more distorted. Okay, well if you say so, I guess. What else can we do with this? Sliding stretch. Six. Probably gonna lengthen it a little bit. I wonder if this is gonna corrupt it. Now we've just made it shorter. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't do that. So we can't do anything that changes the length of the file. But we can do other things to it. New reverb? Maybe an invert. I want to find out how we can make colors. I'm not sure that invert actually did anything. I mean, it probably did do something. Just perhaps it won't be noticeable. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Did we do something to this? We might have done something to this. Okay, so back to a good state. And then now we can try something else. Maybe we invert parts of these, we invert this, we invert this. Let's see what we get. Probably nothing's much is going to change here. Yeah, as I thought, not much. We're gonna go into spectral mode. That looks interesting. And maybe we can edit this part out. Increase the size here. Spectral delete. We just completely cut out that portion of the spectrum. And then parametric EQ. And turn up the gain a little bit here. Make it brighter. Let's see what we get there. I don't see a difference. But again, we didn't change a big chunk of the file. I do notice this bit here. Wonder what we did to change that. Edit shelves? No, we did that, I think. Normalize, reverse. Okay, that might look interesting. Perhaps not so much because this is all pretty regular. How do we get colors? That might be in the header information actually, so it's possible that we just don't get colors. And change the pitch again. Change it up by an octave. Oh, okay, so is the header down? Is there part of the header over here, I wonder? That can't be it, though. Surely not. I don't know what's changed. See a bunch of stripes here. Which makes sense because we've been working in stripes. Where is that? The EQ filter. I'd rather use the graphical one. Filter curve. I'll apply the same one from this one. Although considering they're all basically one frequency, I don't think that'll actually do anything. Get out of the spectral mode, go back to waveform. And then maybe hand edit this a little bit. Take the envelope tool. Adjust the volumes here and there. See what we get. Probably just gonna look brighter or darker, depending on where it is. I don't know about you, but I don't really see a difference. But okay, I guess we can leave that one as is. Let's call that one done. Next one. Figured it'd be an interesting meta. I don't need to save the project. I need to save that one as well. Maybe I should have saved it. Oh well. An interesting meta. You take the PNG file for the thumbnail for the stream. And we have to turn this into a bitmap file. So that we can import it into Audacity. Import raw data. If I can click it. Import, and we have this one. The header, it's probably in here somewhere. I'm gonna assume there. I'm gonna cut that. And then just as a test, we are going to do an echo on the entire thing. Maybe a reverb. Exports. Oh, that's a start. Add more echo to that. I think it's less interesting trying to go for, like trying to edit the entire thing. Then it just ends up being a lot of noise. So maybe let's undo that. But this does mean that we have that entire section here to work with. Phaser. I actually don't know what a phaser does. Well, let's see what it does here. Oh. It's an interesting effect. And what can we do with that? We will take this section, put it in here, this section, drag it in there. Noise. Apply a noise reduction to something. Maybe take this bit of noise, or maybe this bit of noise. Noise removal. Get noise profile. And then take it out of this. Exports. That is almost unrecognizable, almost. I got rid of a lot of upwards. I think we got rid of a lot of the blues. Okay. We also ended up cutting some parts. I wonder where that went. And I want to see about inverting this part. Maybe invert this part. That might have been a bit too much. I want to be a little bit more artistic about this. Actually, I kind of want to undo the noise reduction that we did too. Okay. Maybe we'll leave this one as is. There is such thing as too much distortion. Now we can go find another one of the thumbnails that we did. By the way, if you have any that you want me to try and data bend, feel free to send them in the Discord in the Penbu live channel, and I can see what I can do with it. In the meantime, I'll find a good thumbnail to data bend. And I'll improv. My Pengus. Something with a lot of contrast and doesn't contain too much copyrighted content. The Tetris ones are pretty colorful, but I don't want to use those. Oh, this one's somewhat apt. Using a program that wasn't meant for one purpose. And then we're doing the same to its thumbnail. So, import raw data. Oh, but that does seem pretty regular. Well, considering, alright, because I put it over here. So consider the original. Alright, there's a lot of white area here. There's a lot of regular portions. So, and don't save that. A lot of regularity in here. I wonder if we can map the parts to their sections. So if we assume that for some reason the top is at the end, then this area is probably the top bar there. And then this area, maybe that's. Is this bit here? And then all of these are probably the subtitle lines down here. I just gotta be careful about this header, which is probably... Well, actually this here I'm guessing is the menu bar down there. And then this bit is the header. Well, I want to cut there. And to test that theory out, we can do something with it. Amplify. So this should be a lot more intense now, probably. Give me a bit. I'm gonna recover. Actually, no, I just typed in. Oh, it's that bit. Interesting. Maybe these are the color definitions? Huh. Okay, interesting. What if we do the same here? Or just amplify all of these parts. Maybe run it through a compressor, actually. Maybe compress it even more. Honestly, I don't notice a difference. Now we do get a lot more noise, which I guess is what we expect. I think maybe we need to do a little bit more work here. Let's start cutting pieces, moving them around. About what we expect. So we did all that up here. We did nothing to this part. So we might want to start. We might want to cut from this area and move it down there. We have that portion in like that. Well, there's only so much you can do with it and not make it too distorted. I think this one we can leave as is. Okay. Next one. I don't know how many of these we're gonna go for. Try to find another thumbnail. Seems a little bit boring, but we could do that one. And there's Bob Is You. Actually, let's generate another one. Again, 1280 by 720. Let's create a gradient with full saturation. Snap to edges. Like so. And then we will have, let's take a guide, put that in the middle. Foreground to transparent. Like so. And then we'll have another layer up top where we do the same but with white. Like so. spectrum.bitmap. There's got to be another direction to this, actually. We need saturation. How do I do that one? I think I add another layer where I have full saturation. Let's say this. And then I have foreground to background. This. But I want it the other way. Like that. And I put this on HSV saturation. That's not right. What exactly am I looking for? I think what I'm looking for is this. Foreground to transparent. No, it can't be right either. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for there. I'm just gonna go with this one. Alright. Export that one. Export that one. Alright. Follow the process again. Import raw data. Take the spectrum. Import. Oh, that is an interesting shape. So what are we looking at here? So I guess this means that anything that's all below is all black. Is that what that is? And then anything above is white. No, anything at 0 is white, I guess. Which is what we saw before. Might want to... Okay, I'm thinking that maybe we want to consider doing some tests. We generate a bunch of images that's like white, black, red, blue, and green. And then we see what those look like, and then patch things together, maybe. Okay, so this is the header. Very clearly the header. And we can start modifying things. At this point. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the edge there. Alright, what can we do with this? We can do another echo, or reverb, or delay. Nope, that changes the length of the file. We don't want to do that. Actually, we could do that and just chop off the end. Did I save this in the wrong spot? Oh, no, it's because it hasn't exported yet. Oh. That's interesting. I think I'm going to want to do whole... what am I saying? Whole image editing here, not parts. Bass and treble. I'll increase the bass, increase the treble. That might be a little bit too much. Interesting how we get transparency. Or is that transparency? I think I can load this up into Firefox. It is transparency. Okay, I'm going to undo that because it's a little bit drastic. Now we're back to this. And then I want to see about adding another track. That's the same size as this one. I want to make sure that lines up exactly. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to generate, say, a tone. I'm going to say sawtooth at a frequency of 5 Hertz. Maybe less than that. That's 5 per second. 0.5. That's every 2 seconds. 0.2, that's every 5 seconds. Every 10 seconds? Sure, yeah, let's do that one. Oh, you don't let me, do you? I can't do that. Okay, fine, I'll just do it 1. And then what we're going to do is we are going to mix this down. Well, I'm gonna let it implicitly be mixed down. Okay, I guess we can't do that. Maybe we need to chop off some of this end here. Maybe chop some off here too. Control Shift K? Nope. Redo deletes. And I want to silence this part. Okay, never mind. I guess we don't do this. What's the, oh wait, hold on. We get transparency again. Maybe we don't do that. So is transparency achieved when it goes over whatever the maximum is? That could be the case. Yeah, I don't want to. I just had an idea though. I'm going to move this over a little bit and invert it. So inverting normally, if you are in phase, the waves will cancel out. But we have taken it out of phase and shifted it a bit. By a little bit. So we're going to take this. We're going to take from here, just to be safe. We're going to Pop off the end. Let's see what this does. I expect to see a reduction in something. I don't know what. Oh, okay, that's an interesting effect here. We get transparency again. No, I actually didn't know bitmap had transparency. So from this to this, you know, I think I like this one. I will keep that one. And this one, I feel like I should save the Audacity file for. Okay. I'm still gonna have to figure out how to get these files up so that I can share them with you. At one point I need to get take care of the migration to Cloudflare. I haven't done that yet. Maybe on stream if it starts taking this long. But okay. So next one. That was a generated one. Maybe we'll come up with another thumbnail one. A jumping cube? NPM packages? Sure, maybe. Can't do pieces, can't do pinball. Yeah, maybe those two. Let's start with NPM packages. Close that. Import raw data yet again, and then we have npm packages bitmap. Oh, okay. What does this mean? Well, first let's find the header. I'm going to assume it's probably this part. But I'm going to avoid changing things until here. Well, this looks pretty regular, so it's probably okay to modify this part. So maybe we go up to here. And we cut there. Okay. So that does look pretty regular. Now what do we want to do with this one? Clip fix. See what it does with clipping. Threshold of clipping. Put it at a low 50%. I expect to see a huge reduction in stuff. That's about what I expected, I think. Then we can apply click removal. This is just further reducing the amount of dynamic range that we have here. I'm not sure that... Oh, no, that did make a bit of a difference, I think. What else can we do with this? We can cut whatever this big thing is and put it over here. Oh, I figured it was my fate. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure how that works out, but okay, interesting. I'm almost inclined to just leave it at that. I think I will. Okay. So that's good. We haven't done any significant changes to that, I think, that requires requires the AUP file to be distributed, so I think we just leave that one as that. Okay, next one. I said jumping cube. Import raw data. Jumping cube bitmap. Find the header. It's probably this part. I'm gonna cut here. That looks pretty regular. Actually, you know what? How about we look at the BMP format actually is, and what we see here. So the structure is the file header, and then there's a signature, which is interesting because it doesn't seem to actually matter. And the file size, and then reserve 1 and reserve 2. The file offsets. I guess doesn't not too much. Image width, height, planes. So this is all header stuff. And then we have the color table here, which has all the colors, which makes sense why we couldn't make colors with the white one, because there's only one color. But maybe there wasn't there, because it is semi-optional. Then we have all this image data where we have a bunch of pixels, and then padding. And then the color profile, which probably isn't there. Then we have a gap. Pixel array. Okay. But that does say that pixel 0. This isn't inverted, is it? Height -1. Yeah, I'm not sure if this says it's inverted, but we've seen that the top of the file, the top of the file is at the end, or at least it seemingly is at the end. And so this is why it's 0 is 0. 0, 0 being up here, like an image coordinates top left. Okay. So we have this little bit here. And if we look at our bitmap, we have this little bit here that's mostly white. Well, white-ish. Alright, so I had already cut off the header, so that's good. I want something that's blocky. Is there a way they can... No, I want it to multiply, the envelope. Audacity. I use other track as envelope. This isn't quite what I want. Envelope follower script. I don't think I have that. That's okay. Do a tremolo. Let's see what this does. What file? That made some distortions with the color, but nothing too drastic. What if we do it again? And again. Okay, now we're getting lines, which is what I was expecting. How will we keep going? Do a bunch of those. Okay, so now we have more pronounced scan lines. Can I take this bit and then try to do noise? Oh, no. Take this bit and then do noise reduction. Get noise profile. Oh, no, it's too short. Let's try this then. Get noise profile. Still too short. Noise profile. And then we remove it across the entire thing. Which probably didn't do a whole lot, actually. It's too small. That did a lot more than I was expecting. Alright, interesting. Alright, what else can we do to this thing? We can... Studio fade out. I'll just cut the entire top half of the image. What if we reverse this first? Reverse. And then we do a studio fade out. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense, because if you reverse it, then that means that the whatever was at the top is now at the bottom, and then whatever's at the bottom is now at the top. But that is what we want, I think. So then we do studio fade outs. And then we reverse again. What am I looking at? Reverse. So now we expect the bottom to be white, or close to white. And it should be right way up again. Yeah, that's about as what I was expecting. A lot more distortion than I was expecting. But I'll take that. The effect here looks very interesting. Is this all that I want to do with this? I think I maybe want to do an amplify to get more, and then maybe to go through a compressor to get a little bit more. So it's not as extreme at the bottom, but it's still a little bit faded. I think that will do it for that one. Okay. So taking a look at what we've done so far. This is going to open 14 of my image editors. Or is it only going to open one? Okay. So this was original. And then our data bended one. Original. Data bend. 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 I think that's what we've gone so far. I feel like doing a couple more. Just gotta figure out what. I think out of the thumbnails, the debut we haven't touched yet. Why did I press copy? I'm gonna do the debut one. I don't think this one is all that interesting though. But I guess it's worth trying. Alright. Once again, we start by finding the header, which is very clearly this. Cut. And then now we do something with this. Well, so what if we invert? What does inverting actually do? Let's check that out. Because if I assume that it's all 0, I get 0 at the bottom and 1 at the top. Which actually doesn't make much sense, because if white is in the middle, that means the white is 1. Oh, okay. An interesting effect. I'll start with that. Let's start with that. And then maybe add a wah-wah effect. I know it would be a little bit too extreme. As I said, a little bit too extreme, but I like what it did here. Let me amplify this so that we get a little bit more range. And all that did is make it added more contrast, I think. Okay. What else can we do with this? Add a new track. Add a new mono track. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. And shift by 3. 1, 2, 3. And cut off the 3 at the end here. Okay, so that should add, or like be constructive for the most part. But hopefully that's going to introduce some color. It does not. How do I introduce color? Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll take the original. I'm going to load up the original. Copy it over into here. And we do have to cut out the header portion. Gotta be an easier way to do this. Yeah, I think they changed some of the shortcuts in this version of Audacity. Okay, so what happens when we do this? I'm expecting some transparency. And of course, that's a little bit too much for it to handle. I'm going to cut off some parts here. Maybe turn down the gain a little bit. Actually, wait a minute, hold up. What are we missing here? So the top... we cut off the top. Maybe we had too much of the header, actually. Or what if we only go up to here? Cut this portion. Now I'm expecting that the bottom we'll probably have some parts that aren't bent. Okay. We do have this very small line at the bottom here, I think. Oh, or not. Why that's all smooth. On the one hand, I do like how it looked when it was when it was black or gray. I'm going to turn down the colors a little bit. Aha! You know what? I'm okay with this. A little bit of color, but we still have the dark effect here on the scan lines. Okay, so this needs saving. Maybe. What else can I do with this one? Penguins. I don't really feel that this is a little bit busy. Actually, no, I think it's topical because Ket is kind of ominously in the background. PNG bitmap. Okay. Don't need this one. And we don't need this one. We've already saved it. Imports. Raw data. Pengu's Kets. Once again, find the header. It's actually probably more than I expect it to be. Probably just going to cut it off here. Oh, there's an auto duck here. Loudness normalization. No, I think that's that controls the entire thing. Compressor? Let me compress this. Can't remember what the compressor does. I think in this case all it does is just add static to or add noise to the colors. I don't think I want to start off with. Or not, you know, I think I'm okay with that. I'm gonna start with that. No way inverts. I think inversion might actually be too much, but let's take a look. Yeah, that's too much. We go back. Something. We can reverse it. Bottom is top, top is bottom. With some weird colors, and I'm hoping we can get the weird colors. But actually, I think we can get weird colors even without it. So if we don't reverse it, and shift things over by 2. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, so we have the cuts. Please navigate to the start of the clip. Home takes me to the very home, or to the very start of the track. Which is not what I want. Also, where did my, there used to be a scroll bar here. Okay. Now we shift things over by 2. Or 3, I don't remember. Nope, don't do that. And now we shifted the colors, which was what I wanted. What else can we do with this? Maybe add some static. Change pitch. Crossfade. I'm gonna crossfade. Oh, you know what? We can take, okay, we're gonna do that again. So we're gonna import raw data. We got the data bends, not data bends, ket. Original ket bitmap. Copy this over into a new track. Seriously, where is this, I wonder if it's my GTK theme that prevents it from showing a scroll bar. Cut this off. And now I can crossfade. Do you mind? Okay, that was probably going to be easier. So effect crossfade. I want in for the top and out for the bottom. Yes. And so hopefully what we see is a gradual, or not. I think I wanted the other way. I want the top to be less distorted than the bottom. I want out and in. Well, that might not be entirely true either. Maybe we overwrote the color table. Right, we don't actually see anything because it's all gray up top. That's fair. What if we invert this? No, maybe we invert the other one. Invert this. Alright, I haven't actually exported it. Well, that's a bit too much, I think. Or is it? Yeah, maybe a bit much. What else can we do with this? Maybe on both of them together. Add a phaser. Maybe don't add a phaser. Vocal reduction. What kind of vocals do you think there are in here? Remove vocals? Why? Oh, it's stereo tracks, that's too bad. Oh, maybe give this thing a high pass filter, maybe a low pass filter. Low pass filter because this is all very high. That's not entirely true. Go to the spectrogram. You see this line here. That's very high. Go to the spectrogram here. We do a high pass or a low pass filter on like 8,000. Maybe with a higher roll off. Let's completely cut that part out. See what we get. Oh, I figured that would actually mute some things. I don't know if I want it there. Don't delete that. Maybe we do that for this one though. Cut that part off. Oh, we changed something. Maybe we can do it only up to here. Change the selection, please. I got lower pass filter there. Now it's possible that we overwrote part of the header. That's why it's doing that. Or not. Oh, that's too extreme. What if we did a high pass filter instead? High pass filter at, oh, I don't know, 100? Oh, that is weird. Okay. I wonder what that does. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a high pass filter, but on a little bit less extreme. So high pass filter on, say, 10 hertz instead. So I'm hoping that we aren't going to see anything too drastic. That's even more, actually. Or It's more broad. I think, okay, so experimenting a little bit. We do another high pass filter with a really high frequency, so let's say 2000s. Then we should see a lot of what do you call it? A lot of back and forth. A lot of waves. I gotta stop doing that. OBS keeps taking the focus. Interesting. That's not what I expected. Do I like this? I think I like the other one better. Do a high pass filter at, say, 60 hertz? Maybe 120 hertz. Maybe a little bit less than that, or more than that, like 440. No, that's too much. Or just 40 with a less steep roll off. I don't know about that one. I have an idea of what I'm going for, but I don't know how to do it. So maybe we do 80, but with a much less steep roll off. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of. Is there anything else we can do with this? Feels like it's missing just slightly something. Okay, what if we do the same to this track here? I don't expect it to look as good as I thought. I do prefer it with just the bottom track. No, maybe this is okay. It does feel like it's missing something, but I don't know what, and I probably wouldn't know how. So maybe this is okay. Maybe we generated a click track. Click track. How long does that generate for? Generates rhythm track. Use a number bar 0 rhythm track duration 10269. I'll just cut off this bit at the end here. Okay. Let's see what this does. I'm expecting some regular upticks in something. Like that. Maybe we add another sine wave. No, we can't add a sine wave. Maybe we can add a sine wave. Can I duplicate this track? Add new mono track. We can generate a small sine wave, or at least some sort of tone. Maybe sawtooth. Generate, and then we can stretch it a lot more so we can get change speeds. So we can get a longer wavelength. I'll just cut off the ends. From here onwards, so there. And Audacity crashed, nice. Alright, let's get that back. I'm hoping that it managed to, we can recover it, okay. One of these, I think it's this one. This one's the latest one. I don't think I need the rest. Ah, no, this one's Pengu's. Maybe we should have just recovered everything. Okay, well, we lost this one. Which unfortunately means we lost the source file, but at least we have this. So maybe this is as far as we get for that one. Unfortunate. Okay. I think that's probably all that we're going to do today. I don't know if I have enough creativity to do more. This one will open 18 items. So, to recap. We have our Databend thumbnail. We'll turn it into this. Then we have our debut thumbnail. Whatever this is. This looks pretty cool. I think this could be used somewhere. And then our 1 month anniversary thumbnail. All faded. And then our NPM packages thumbnail. That's something somewhat alien. The Halloween costume. And then Pengu's. Which unfortunately we lost the file because Audacity crashed. And maybe I should have actually just recovered everything. Okay. And then we have a spectrum. then our first thumbnail stream. And completely white. Turned into that. And I think that we have loot. Alright. Yeah, I think we might just leave it at that. It's been 2 hours. I don't know how much longer we can come up with images for. But if we do this again, feel free to send images my way, and we can do something about that. All right. With that, the next stream, since I have the thumbnails up, I may as well show it. Next stream is Getting Over It. So, I've never played this game. I've seen a lot of VTubers play it. As I mentioned last stream, as Kilia Kuriyami says, VTubers who say that it's their first time playing either are lying or they've done a ton of research. And I haven't done a ton of research, but like I said, I have seen people play it. So I'm not going completely blind. But yeah, there we go. Rage-inducing game. We'll see how much I rage. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I will figure out how to post these. Probably going to be in the Discord, because I don't have the website up and running yet for serving files. I still need to do that. At some point, whenever I do have that, these will be posted. But for now, I think raw files are going to be posted to Discord, except for the Audacity files, which are going to be too big to serve or to attach to Discord. So if you're not in the Discord already, the link to the invite is in the description. So hopefully we'll see you there. In the meantime, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope to see you next stream. It's going to be at the same time tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. Night chat. Thanks for coming.